Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Wednesday, February 22nd, 2023. Just a reminder, we have our live chat tonight at 8 p.m. So definitely check that out. And of course, if you're interested in more detailed information, a little bit more science involved, definitely check out the premium consulting membership, which you can check out in the link above. Now, we have some interesting weather. Well, we already had some interesting weather. We had a tornado that approached our neck of the woods in central New Jersey. Yes, a tornado in February. And one of my subscribers in the Discord chat actually mentioned this. We've actually had more tornadoes, one, than inches of snow, less than one, this year for winter. Officially the strangest winter I've ever experienced in the northern mid-Atlantic. Wow. Well, when we take a look at our current observations, it is much chillier this morning with temperatures ranging from the lower to mid-30s over the far northern interior and the Poconos and Catskills, upper 20s to lower 30s over the rest of your suburbs, mid-30s in your urban areas, upper 30s towards the east end of Long Island, and down towards the southern tip of New Jersey. When we take a look at our surface map and radar from WeatherTap, you see high pressure is exiting the region. We have a series of frontal boundaries. This cold front will continue to head out into the Atlantic, but this warm front will be heading towards our neck of the woods with all this precipitation heading our way. However, when we take a look at the infrared satellite picture, we see an interesting clue. When you see all this cold cloud top signal, this strong lifting, all focused towards the Great Lakes and basically rotating around this ridge, what this tells you is that your strongest lifting is going to be primarily focused to the west of you and to the north of you, because this lifting is clearly heading towards the eastern Great Lakes and towards New England. So this gives us an idea of the intensity of the precipitation and also the movement of the warm air and how aggressive it is. So that really helps you define the forecast, and if you need to make any adjustments, usually this would lead to warmer adjustments in your forecast, then you can make them. Luckily, the going forecast that has been in place in the premium section for the past couple of days really didn't need much in the way of adjustments, just some a little bit more details on the timing. So here is the going forecast that is now impacts from today. From roughly 12 p.m. we'll start to see more precipitation show up through 12 p.m. tomorrow. In zone 1, way to the north, way up here towards the Capital District around Albany, this is where we're looking at your most snowfall, about 5 to 10 inches of snow. Some of your green and white mountains might actually push a foot out of this. It's going to be a very heavy wet snow for you snow skiers out there. If you're looking for snow, you want to head towards New England. Zone 2, which again is just to the north of the region, but I mention it just because people travel up there a lot. You have snow changing over to sleet and eventually rain, looking at about 2 to 5 inches of snow up there. Now in Zone 3, a little bit closer to home, just to the north of Hartford, in the central Hudson River Valley, and around Scranton and points north, looking at about a trace of 2 inches of snow. This is a very heavy, wet snow at that, so your best potential for accumulation will likely be on cold surfaces like the grass, car tops, whatnot. And before the transition over to rain, we'll have a period of sleet and freezing rain. So looking at a tenth to possibly a quarter of an inch of ice. Could be some serious ice problems to the north of Scranton that we're going to have to keep an eye on. Hopefully that does not evolve and it just goes right over the rain, but it's something that is standing out in the model guidance. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that. Better to warn and be wrong than not warn and be left out in the cold, so to speak. This will also change over to rain. And then zone 4, again, for the most part, central Connecticut, the south central portions of the Hudson River Valley, northwest New Jersey, just south of Scranton, but north of Allentown, looking at very brief period of snow, changing over to sleet and freezing rain, changing over to rain pretty steadily. But again, during the evening hours, we could be looking at a trace of ice, and doesn't take much in the way of ice to produce some dangerous driving conditions. Everywhere else, rain. You might see a snowflake at the very start of this. Don't blink. Other than that, pretty much rain through this entire period, about a quarter, maybe a half an inch in a few locations. So now we got that out of the way, let's talk about this forecast. Precipitation comes in this afternoon. Temperatures today will rise into the upper 30s to lower 40s throughout the region. Those will also be your low temperatures for tomorrow as this frontal boundary lifts northward and a wave of low pressure approaches. Now, the warm front will slowly push north, and we'll get these waves of low pressure along the warm front. To the south of the warm front, tomorrow afternoon, especially in southern New Jersey, we could see temperatures in the 70s and possibly a few embedded thunderstorms. Meanwhile, over Connecticut, we'll be stuck with overcast cloud cover, periods of rain, temperatures in the upper 30s. And then you can see the range in between, where temperatures in the forecast are ranging anywhere from the 40s to the 60s, and even in some cases in central New Jersey, the 70s. So we're out to see exactly how this frontal boundary sets up, but basically take it like this. To the south, summer. To the north, a very raw winter. And that is essentially what we're going to be dealing with high temperatures for tomorrow. That frontal boundary finally gives way. And on Friday, the cold front leaves early in the morning with a few lingering rain and snow showers, followed by scattered cloud cover and breezy conditions during the afternoon hours. Look for low temperatures falling off into the mid to upper 20s over the northern interior, lower to mid 30s along the coast. Watch out for some slick roadways, as anything that is wet on the ground will have the potential to freeze. Not a widespread freeze, but a few slick locations, on your sidewalks, parking lots, whatnot. High temperatures on Friday will only rebound into the lower to mid 30s over the northern interior, upper 30s to lower 40s along the coast. And with that stiff northwesterly wind, it will feel more like the 20s and 30s. You're going to need a nice healthy coat. On Saturday, a weak low pressure system passes through the region with a few rain, snow showers, flurries for the region in the afternoon and evening hours. Not looking for much in the way of accumulation, but you could see a dusting here and there. Look for low temperatures to range from the lower to mid-teens over the northern interior, upper teens to lower 20s along the coast. High temperatures ranging from the upper 20s to lower 30s over the interior, upper 20s to lower 30s in the New York City metro, and lower to mid 30s in the Philadelphia metro. On Sunday, again, watch out for a few widely scattered rain and snow showers. Other than that, look for scattered cloud cover with temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 20s over the northern interior, mid to upper 20s along the coast. High temperatures will range from the mid 30s over the northern interior, upper 30s to lower 40s along the coast. On Monday, another area of low pressure will approach, but high pressure will be in control for much of the day, so expect dry conditions, but increasing cloud cover thereafter. Look for low temperatures on Monday to range from the upper teens to lower 20s over the northern interior, mid to upper 20s along the coast. High temperatures will range from the upper 30s to lower 40s over the northern interior, mid 40s along the coast. And then on Tuesday, we have an area of low pressure that's going to be moving through with periods of rain. There is potential here for some more wintry mix over the northern interior, but there's some questions on exactly how this storm's going to evolve. And there's quite a bit of disagreement in the ensemble guidance. So let's wait on the details. But it will be stormy on Tuesday into Wednesday, really. Look for low temperatures to range from the upper 30s to lower 40s over the northern interior, mid 40s along the coast. High temperatures will range from the mid to upper 40s over the interior and upper 50s to lower 60s in southern New Jersey. So once again, we're dealing with that gradient again, with temperatures ranging from the 30s to the 60s, depending on the evolution of our low pressure system. That storm exits, and on Wednesday, we'll be dealing with lingering rain and snow showers in the afternoon, with low temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 20s over the northern interior, upper 20s to lower 30s along the coast. High temperatures will range from the mid to upper 20s over the interior, lower to mid 30s along the coast. That is your forecast discussion for today. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there. And I'll see you tonight at 8 p.m.